Hello YouTube, this is Bruce with theballoonworld.com, and I have a video for you tonight. I've got a request for something a little more feminine than we've been doing before, so this is going to be a little woman in a woven skirt. Okay, I made a couple things beforehand that we've done in other tutorials that I thought could save us some time. I made her head first with the blush 260, the end of the 260 for the nose, a scrap of a white for the eyes, and then the normal 160 black for her hair, and then gave her a couple of pigtails, or little ponytail, or I guess pigtails down on the side of her head. And then I went ahead and did a little woven skirt, which is just like the balloon hat weave that we did in a previous video. And we'll do her body and connect her body there, and then her head will go on top of her skirt. We'll give her some legs and some little black Mary Jane shoes, and she'll be ready to go. Other balloons, so we'll put those together in just a minute. The other balloons I'm using for the body will be a pink 260 blown up till about 4 finger left on the end. We're going to give her a vest with a goldenrod 160, and then her legs with they'll be pink. She's got leggings on, at least in my world she does. And then we'll use this black one for her little shoes. Okay, so with that in mind, let's make the body. We start out by doing the neck with 2 1-inch bubbles, both of them pinch twisted, and that's where we're going to connect her head. And in this case, we usually do 4 bubbles for her body, but this time we're just going to do 3 because we're going to give her the vest, and the vest will fit better if there's just 3 bubbles. It won't make her so bulky. So let's do the 3 bubbles like this. The small pinch twist at the bottom in order to connect her skirt. Okay? So let's go that, and then we'll make an arm out of this pink one. So just tie this off and save this scrap, and then tie this off down here at the bottom as well. As you know, in some of my videos, I'm more interested in you getting the techniques down than I am hiding the nozzles sometimes. So you know, always go back and hide your nozzles. Okay, so there's the body. Looks like we lost the pinch twist up here at the top, but that's always fixable. We'll just make another small pinch twist to go here at the neck. Just like that. And then bring it over here to the side. Roll it over to the side. And then we'll give her one of her arms. And we'll give her pink sleeves with little cuffs at the end, which we'll do with just a little pinch twist here. Then we'll make her hands flush. All right, so pinch that off. Get rid of that, and then cut that off a bit. Okay, so that's going to be one of her arms. This is in her neck. We're going to connect her head to there, and that'll be good that way. So okay. Okay, so now we take another pink 260 because we're going to make the other arm. I always like to measure them, get them as close to the same size as possible, so your little twist looks really nice. And like we did on the other arm, 2 small pinch twists on the end of the arm. And then break it off and tie it off. Okay, so there we go. Those arms we're gonna squeak those arms down in there like that when we get to the point where that makes some sense to do. And then I guess while we're at it, let's put on her vest. Okay, so the way you do that is I'm just going to use this goldenrod for her vest and attach it to the collar area. And then what we want to do is we want to bring it down, squeeze some of the air out of the top of it, and bring it down like that so it doesn't get the neck too involved. And then right down here toward the bottom, you're going to want to twist it off like this. And then make a small, about half-inch pinch twist. Okay, now once you've done that, we're going to fish the balloon through the body with just one of the bubbles on the front, and bring this down as far as it'll go. Okay, just like that. And then right where the front of the body starts, right there, make a bubble, and then another small bubble, and pinch twist it, and that'll keep the vest in place down toward the bottom of her stomach. And then we're going to come toward the top again, squeeze some air out of this, so again it doesn't get too much going at the neck like that, and then bring this back around the neck. You see that? Bring that around the neck like that, and then for this part, tie it off, and then give it a couple more rounds around there to hide the knot. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to put her arms, we'll squeeze her arms in on the sides right between her back and the vest, and push this in a bit more, and there we go. And we've got she's got a little vest on the front, just like that. Okay? Now, this would be a good time to, we'll attach the body to the skirt, and this little bubble that we made down here at the bottom, all you're going to do is just slip that in between these other bubbles. So you're going to have to reach in there and grab it with your other fingers, and then bring it across till it hooks in like that. Okay? Just like that. And it'll be right down in there, and turn her around, and there she is with her little vest on. Tuck her arms a little bit more. Here's her neck. We'll connect her head in just a minute, and then we'll do her feet. Okay? So like I said, we're going to give her pink leggings, and all we're going to do is stick the legs up inside of her body. So what we do is just get a measure like this of how far that'll go up in there, right? And then we're going to put those bubbles up in there just like that for her legs. Okay? So that'll be close, although I think I'm going to make them just a little bit long. And then once you've got that, break this off, and those are going to be her legs. Now, let's try that again. Put that up in there. Pretty even. And then we're going to put her shoes on her now. And what we do with the shoes is take the black 160 and soften it up a bit, so we don't get a pop. But we're just going to make a little pedal for her foot. All right, and then a pinch twist for back of her heel, and then so her legs stay connected. We'll put a small, about a half-inch bubble in between. Another flower petal, same size as the other one, close as you can make it, and then a pinch twist. Just like that. Okay? So there's her feet, and we can get rid of this and tie this off. Alright, now it's easier just to go ahead and pull these legs out of here, because all we're going to do is wrap the knots that are left right into her feet. Right into her feet, just like this. Okay, one on one side and one on the other. Right between the pinch twist and the flower petal. Okay, so there's her feet, and those are going to go up in her skirt. Be nice, but also one thing that I like to do too is, let me just fill this little pink balloon up a little bit, because she's got some little Mary Jane shoes on, and you can see her socks. So just make a couple of very small little pink bubbles like that, and we're just going to stick them right in here. Hide the ends so they can't be seen. Like that. There's one. Don't need to be very big because those holes are pretty small. And then just tie this off nicely tight. Cut it off. And then just like the other side, just stick this down inside that black flower petal and hide the knots on both sides. So there we go. We put on our little pair of little green shoes, and then we stick these up in here real nice, and it'll just go right up in there real nice and fit right in there. And here she is. There's her little shoes, her skirt, little vest. If you prefer a different color, that's fine. And then last of all, like we did on the other tutorials, we'll just take this balloon that was part of her nose and bring it down here. Make sure the two bubbles, just lost one of those bubbles, and we'll just bring the head right here. Like that. And there she is. Our little girl with her little Mary Janes on. You can use your Sharpie art to do that. She's got a vest. Oh, and we forgot. Let's put her arms, her hands on. And this is easy. You're just going to make, for the hands, just a very small flower petal, like that, and a pinch twist on the back of her hand for her thumb. Tear it off, and we'll do a quick one for the other side. Wrap this into the two bubbles. Real small pinch twist, flower petal, and a pinch twist on the back of her hand. And then disconnect that, and of course you're going to go back and hide all the knots, but I'm not going to do that because you know how to hide the knots. Bring these over here so they look nice, so her hands look good. And there she is. There's our little girl with her little Mary Janes on. We haven't given her eyes yet, but you can do that. But that's a pretty nice little twist, and some little girl will like that quite a bit. There's the back of her, right there, and there she is. Well, hope you like it. And this is Bruce with theballoonworld.com.